Indian government is in touch with Russian authorities to bring back Indian nationals caught in the battlefield in Ukraine. The statement confirming that the Indian government is looking into the issue comes after reports surfaced that at least 15 Indian nationals who went to Moscow on student or tourist visa are caught in the battlefield in Ukraine, where they are being forced to serve on the Russian side. A statement by the Indian Ministry of External Affairs said that India is in touch with Russian authorities in Moscow and New Delhi and asked Russian authorities for its nationals to be released and this practice to be ended. Further, the ME official said that the government is in touch with families of the affected Indian citizens. It even cautioned Indian nationals to stay away from offers to join the Russian army. This comes after two Indian men quoted by publication claimed that they were lured to Russia under the pretext of construction jobs but were instead deployed to the conflict zone. The report even stated that the two had travelled to Russia in the past 6 months on student or visitor visas. They alleged that an agent who promised them employment in the construction sector had misled them and sent them directly to the battlefield. Notably, this is not the first time that Indians were forced to take part in the war. Over the past, in fact, it was just last year that several Indians were duped by agents who promised jobs abroad but instead pushed them to conflict zones. While in some cases, the intervention of the Indian government led to successful repatriations, many reportedly still remain stranded. It was in July this year that the External Affairs Ministry informed the Rajya Sabha that there were as many as 127 Indian nationals in the Russian armed forces, of which the services of 98 individuals had been discontinued as a result of sustained engagement between the Indian and Russian governments on this matter. The ministry said that 13 Indian nationals remained in Russian armed forces, of which 12 were reported missing by the Russian side.